What's up, guys? It's Streets the Beast. Today, I want to talk about how to beat aggressive players. And I want to do that by breaking down and helping you guys understand first the mindset behind aggressive players, what they want to accomplish, and how we want to counteract that, and the things to look for in terms of their gameplay. I did play a couple of sets with a high-level Cami player in my region, and I want to break these couple of sets down just to give some prime examples and to help you guys that are struggling against players that are very aggressive, rush down type of style. So if you like this video, please feel free to like and comment, subscribe. It helps the channel grow tremendously, and let's jump on in. All right, so first things first, what is the goal of aggressive players, right? They want to rush you down by any means necessary. They test your reactions. They want to overload your mental capacity. They want to keep you guessing, and they want to keep the match high-paced and scrambly. So you can see right off the bat, they're trying to get in. They're jumping, spin knuckle. I should have let go the snatcher or the flicker a little bit early, but I mistimed it. And in these types of matches, you want to play active defense. Okay, DP wants to get out by any means necessary. All right, now got the corner, parry, and just take your time. We're both in burnout now. It's okay. Okay, anti-air. I went low. Now the goal there from me to keep the player in the corner as best as possible while in burnout. And with that, obviously, he can get a ton of plus frames from his charged flicker. So I just let the level 2 go. I want to close this out by any means necessary. And I was able to secure the round there. Now round 2 here, I'm just literally for the player to initiate. So, round start, I'm just kind of playing it safe, feints, backing up a little bit. I'm looking for a jump. I'm looking for spin knuckle. Did high dive kick. I missed my combo conversion. And here, they walk back, look for the shimmy, and I don't bite. I don't bite at all. They want to capitalize on big damage. So. See, they're just waiting, backed up, and that brings me to my first point. What do we want to do versus aggressive players? We want to practice patience and defense, right? And patience, a couple of these things you think would be a given, but they're really not. Especially in a game like Street Fighter 6 is very high paced. You're trying to figure your opponent out, your opponent's trying to figure you out, you're taking risk, blah, blah, blah. But patience and defense are definitely the two things that we want to highlight and focus on here. So this was a prime example of that. I'm not going to risk going for the throw tech here because there's just too much damage on the line, especially someone like Cami. She gets the pressure going, she gets corner pressure, you're in the corner, it's gonna get kind of messy. So I'm going to take the grab here. Okay, return to neutral. Now I did miss my shimmy attempt there, but that's fine. I had the right idea. There, I'm just pulling fake outs. They don't want me out of the corner. And an example of active defense there is just kind of challenging her. As she's pressuring you, looking for different things. She's very low in drive gauge now, so she's willing to take a little more risk. She doesn't want to get burnt out. So, she probably wanted to go for delayed throw or maybe bait something out, bait out me mashing a little bit, but I was able to contest there. I took a risk. That's something that I want to talk about too as well. It's not as cut and dry as someone can make it out to be. You do have to take risks, but the risks that you take need to be calculated and they need to be kind of sprinkled into your patience and defense, right? So, the Cammy player probably hesitated a little bit by being too overcommittal because they noticed that the drive rush cancel jab into the shimmy attempt. They realized I didn't bite on that, so they're noticing I'm playing a little more defensively. So you can bust out and kind of be a little more risky with your plays. So I was able to get that. Now she's close to burnout, so that's an aggressive option, right? Especially against Ed. I mean, it's not a bad idea what they just did. They attempted to catch me doing a high recovery move, which is the majority of Ed's moves. Flicker, fireball, any of the normals, high recovery. Sometimes it's hard to cancel. So this scenario, it's not a bad, but now she's burnt out. So she took a risk that didn't play out, but at the same time, I didn't go full offensive in this moment because anything here, you want to get your opponent in burnout. It's tempting, I get it, but if you just kind of wait and play patiently against these type of players, then you're able to really capitalize on their mistakes and not necessarily hanging yourself. All right, so continuing on, sorry for the audio issues. I had to turn the volume down of the actual clip that's playing. So anyway, continuing from the DI, start there. So like I said, didn't play out. They wanted to be a little more aggressive, didn't play out. So here now she's finally in burnout. So this is where I want to be aggressive, and I've waited for this moment, so I deserve to be rewarded, right? So let's play it out. I'm just doing my strings, putting some 1, 2, 3s in there, throwing in some DIs, trying to catch something. It was good anti-air there, and there I go. I'm just taking advantage of my plus frames. Kind of still waiting even after she's back out of burnout. So this is tough. So there's that. So this is going to end the round. So back it up a little bit here. I knew that, of course, I could get throw looped to death. I could get throw looped, I could get shimmied and instantly die, right? But here, this is where I want to highlight what I mentioned earlier, the patience and the defense. So she's going to have to throw me a lot in order to kill me. And from there, you could see that they wanted to go for the shimmy, right? So that they could kill me. But I didn't bite. Patience, defense, just sit there, wait. I waited for my opportunity, and I was able to get in that crouching light kick into the level 2 conversion, which ended the match, which was great. So moving on to the next match, before moving on, I want to highlight a little bit more is that, we went through a full game, right? And usually proving to your opponent that you are able to keep up with them defensively, and you're able to kind of check some of the things that they're doing to catch you off guard. They may switch up their play style just a little bit, right? So they may play a little more aggressively. They may try different things, or they may play a little defensively. I wouldn't count too much on that, but these are things that all happen, right? So what we want to do is we want to stick to our game plan. We want to play patiently. We want to be aware. We want to look out for different things, the opponent overextending. We just want to play solid. Spiral arrow, that's safe on block. Okay, so that's something that is important for players to add to their game at any level, especially like lower to mid levels. This is very important. So in order to stop the aggressive play, what you want to do is you want to test the tightness of their drive rush cancels, right? So we all know how powerful crouching medium kick into drive rush jab is. It's completely a 50-50. I mean, it's a true block string. So here what I did is I tried to check it. I added in the EXDP to see if the block string is true, or if maybe they're going for a medium button, and looks like I was right. So I just went straight into ODDP, that checked it, that was great. So all of these things, all of these decisions, they add up. You wanna be aware. You want to take advantage of where the opponent is kind of, I guess, dropping the ball a little bit. And you want to capitalize off of that. You want to play active defense. And right there, that is a perfect example of active defense. Okay, get off of me. All right, so they instantly want to get back in. And this is a trait of aggressive players. You knocked them down, whatever. Maybe they were expecting me to do, the fireball, the full extender fireball, letting the second part go, but still being aware and patient. I just did the first one, and I was able to recover in enough time to perfect parry the OD spin knuckle. So, especially this is a good rule as Ed. You don't want to overcommit to your specials, to your normals, because if I did, I would have absolutely gotten hit, and I would have been carried to the corner and guessing time. So, still playing patiently here. I was able to get the perfect parry, and this is great. They spent all of their drive gauge already, and only 92 seconds in. That's great because I was able to play defensively. I was able to play active defense and kind of wait for my opportunity to capitalize. So what I did was I was able to perfect parry, and I want them in burnout. That's it, right? So no meter. They try for the spin knuckle again, and again, this is where I want to capitalize. So they're doing a good job kind of checking me. I'm not overcommitting because, when really anybody's in burnout, they play more erratically. They want to get in by any means necessary. They don't want to be locked down because of the plus frames that they have to deal with. So, these are some good checks by them. Tech to throw. So I did flicker right there, but I went straight back because I want to bait something, right? I want to catch them overextending again. Didn't quite bite, but like I said, if I didn't do this, I would have gotten hit. I would have gotten hit by the full jump in, and I would have been in trouble. So, jumping back, that was unfortunate. I got clipped by the spin knuckle, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. And now I'm in a corner. So. Just play patiently. They're about to be out of burnout, but you don't want to overextend. Luckily, I was able to get that throw, and now they're in a corner. So this is another example of active defense. What I'm doing here is I know that they want to get out of the corner as soon as possible. And the thing is, let's see, I backed up, and when I saw the parry coming out, this is something that you have to be aware of. I didn't even wait for any reaction of what they were going to do. I just instantly did flicker and went immediately back because I know they want to get out of the corner, and I know that a dive kick could be coming. I know that a spin knuckle could be coming. Drive rush could be coming. So I instantly gave myself some space, and I took an active risk here, right? They did drive rush sweep. Maybe they were looking for me to continue walking back. I get that. They're noticing that I'm playing a little more defensively as well. So this is where you also want to switch up your style and try some new things. So they realized that I was probably going to walk back to try to get some more space between us, and they went for the drive rush sweep. So once I saw the parry and I knew they were going to commit to something, right? So, and just based off of how the match was going, previously, they would hold parry and then just drive rush out of it to try to catch something. So I picked up on that, and I went for the DI to catch her coming out of the drive rush, or the parry drive rush. Worked out in my favor. Now let's capitalize off of a corner combo, and we want to take advantage of this here. So they're all right, there we go. Close out the round. So they're still contesting. I had plus frames there, but I didn't want to overextend. They had a misinput with the dive kick, which played to my favor, and I was able to get the trip guard as they came down from the air, and I was able to close out that round. All right, moving on to the next round. So right off the bat, yeah, this is where it got a little scrambly. So immediate spiral arrow, you know, I don't know. They were looking for something, whatever. That's, Cammy. It's fine. So speaking of active defense, right? So this is where obviously it may not always work out in your favor. Aggressive players are aggressive players. They once they knock you down, they want to keep the pressure on, right? So, I just made a read. I immediately went for the OD DP. It didn't work out, which is fine. You still want to keep your composure. Don't not do it again because they're gonna be aggressive again. So, it didn't work out. They get the full punish. That's fine. Okay, I did go for the throw tech. I blocked that. Getting rushed down, but I'm staying patient. I was able to get out of the corner, thank God, but it looks like I'm being put back in. Now, this entire sequence, I want to talk about the patience and the defense here because, I'm not pressing anything. Well, not necessarily true, but let's go through this again. I get punished here. I try to press a button, didn't work out. I'm not pressing buttons on wake up. I'm not going for the throw tech. I jumped out. I'm still blocking. That's fine. I still got my drive gauge. It's good. I went for a parry there so I can maybe get the perfect parry. Throwing out a button there. You want to play active defense. You don't want to just like sit there like a duck because then the opponent will just pick up on your habit of just simply sitting there, and they'll just do whatever they want because they know that you're kind of playing scared. So active defense, baby. Okay, still in the corner. That's fine. I tried a perfect parry. It didn't work out. And I was able to get the perfect parry, but I messed up the conversion because she was just a little too far on that after the stand medium punch into the stand fierce. She was just a little bit out of range, so it didn't hit, but that's fine. There we go. I tried to bait. This was perfect for me. So here we go. Now I have the corner, playing a little safe. Back in the corner. You see, he's really scrambly. I mean, we're whiffing, we're doing things, there's a lot going on here, right? So, but you want to play active defense. You want to still try to whiff punish. You want to still see if you can, get a button, catch a button. You don't just want to sit there, right? So I try to jump out. That was a great anti-air into level 1. So, just didn't work out, but that's fine. Like I said, we still want to stick to our game plan, right? So I backed up immediately. I'm going in. I was able to get the shimmy, which is great. This starts off great for me. Go for the throw. Corner time. Nice. Okay. I was able to get that, and I mean that's pretty much the end. So I was able to get the this is the setup, of course. Double dash into the grab that is guaranteed. And now I'm still playing patiently. I'm not overextending. I didn't dash up and go for another grab, throw a loop. I just kind of sat and looked to see. I sat at a good distance to look to see what they would do. This is the distance, right? So, a good option from Cammy players a lot is, when you're pressuring them, if you're going for throws, since throws are so strong in this game, in the corner, throw loops, they will instantly go for the jump EX dive kick. So that's something I was looking out for specifically. And I was looking out for that. I was looking out for just the raw jump because at this range, I should have been able to just DP, and I should have been able to hit them if they decided to do that. If they woke up EXDP, I'm out of range, so that wouldn't have hit me. But thankfully, I read correctly, and they went for the jump EX dive kick. So I just did a fierce. I need to lab that a little bit more because I could have potentially done like a fierce into charge flicker, and I would have gotten huge conversion from that. But like I said, I'm still not overcommitting because if they didn't jump, if they were blocking, I would have done that into charge flicker, and I'm a little close, so maybe I would have backed up. But with Cammy, they could have read that and they could have done like EX spiral hour or something like that, or maybe level 1. So I just simply wanted to fierce because it's still a safe option. So I got lucky there. So boom. So they were tired of blocking. They were tired of getting caught. You know, I was kind of answering their options in the corner, and they got a little frustrated and wanted to bust out, which was, you know, I took the opportunity with that, and I killed them for that. So boom, full combo conversion. I have level 3. You know, I'm burning all my meter, and I went for the kill. And there you go. Now, just to back up, I'll just let the round play out again because there were a lot of things I did right, and I just want you guys to kind of, you know, just kind of observe and look through everything as I'm playing it out. Safe range, safe distance. There we go. Okay, big risk they took, you know, as an aggressive player, and by me being patient and just kind of waiting to see what they do. You know, I have the life lead. You know, there's no reason for me to overextend. There's no reason for me to, you know, be all up in their face. So that played out perfectly for me, and it paid off. It paid off really well. So, you know, highlights from this video, guys. You know, like I said before, is you know, we want to play. We want to be patient, and we want to be defensive as well, and we want to play active defense. There are a lot of situations throughout this entire video where I demonstrated both the patience and the active defense, and you want to understand, like I said, the goals behind aggressive players, what they want to do. And just to reiterate that, they want to rush you down by any means necessary. They want to test your reactions. They want to overload your mental capacity, keep you guessing. They want to you know, bust out whenever they can, and they want to keep the match high-paced and scrambly. So adjust to that, adjust to your opponent's habits, play patiently, and hopefully this video has helped you guys kind of understand how to not get frustrated so easily against, you know, aggressive players. You know, in a game like Street Fighter 6 where you know, aggression is encouraged, you want to build good habits in dealing with that type of play. So you know, I'm glad I was able to kind of break that down. You know, I want to do more of these videos. If you guys are appreciating these videos and you're learning something from these breakdowns, you know, this is kind of, you know, high level breakdowns, but this applies to all levels of play. And if you can apply these types of principles to like lower level, mid-level, diamond, platinum, even below gold or whatever, you guys will find yourselves climbing the ranks drastically. So like I said, if you enjoy these type of videos, please like and comment below. Let me know how you guys are liking it. Hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow tremendously, and I'll catch you guys next time.